Close your eyes for a moment and picture this. No gravity. This seemingly simple force has the power to completely transform our lives. But what would our world and life as we know it look like without gravity? How would our daily lives change? Without gravity, we'd quickly realize how essential it is to stay grounded. Everything in our homes would float, turning everyday tasks into chaos. Making breakfast, a nightmare. The kettle wouldn't stay on the counter, your bread would drift away, and a dining table would be useless. Even sleeping would be impossible. You'd be left floating through the air instead of resting in bed. The effects on our physical health. The human body would also face drastic changes. Astronauts in space, where gravity is minimal, often experience muscle and bone loss because their bodies don't have to work against gravity. Similarly, without gravity, we'd need to exercise constantly to stay strong. Without this effort, our muscles would weaken, our bones would deteriorate, and eventually, we'd lose the physical strength to function. The impact on ecosystems and nature. Gravity is not just vital for humans, it's essential for all life. Plants rely on gravity to grow, anchoring their roots in the soil. Without it, plants would grow randomly in the air, unable to root themselves. Agriculture would become impossible. The water cycle would collapse too. Rain wouldn't fall, and clouds wouldn't disperse. Simply put, without gravity, the natural balance of life would unravel. Earth's structure and stability. Even the Earth itself couldn't hold together without gravity. This force pulls everything toward the planet's core, keeping it intact. Without gravity, Earth would break apart, scattering into space. Everything on the surface, including us, would drift into the void of the universe. Finally, life without gravity would be almost impossible for humanity. Our buildings, bridges, and infrastructure, all designed with gravity in mind, would collapse. Every part of our existence relies on gravity in some way. Without it, civilization, as we know, it simply couldn't survive. Gravity is an invisible force we rarely notice, yet it's so fundamental that life would be unimaginable without it. If gravity didn't exist, the changes to our lives, the environment, and even the planet itself would be staggering. This thought experiment reminds us just how vital the forces of nature are in maintaining balance and order in the universe. What do you think the world would be like without gravity? Share your thoughts.